Riff stop.
Do not. Nothing about you says I play an instrument or
Totally.
sing.
You're right. Hey,
No, he plays keyboard for sure.
No.
I can sing,
Okay.
not rap. Definitely can't rap.
It's easier to rap than sing.
No, for blacks maybe.
No.
No, that's
Because with singing, you got to be on beat and on key. With rapping, you just got to be on beat. It's easier.
I don't know.
Anybody can rap. Everybody can't sing.
I'm just saying he looked like he could.
No, I don't think so. No, I don't. Like I said, people do have looks. Like you could look at a person.
He
and
looked
kinda
like he
figure out,
trying to look like
Damn it!
that guy, kind of.
What, a singer?
No, just like
Instrument player?
and kind of artsy. Like you look like you trying to look like an edgy guitarist or like, yeah.
Any
try-
tattoos or anything like that?
No, just those style of dress,
Trying
the
to be
hat,
the next.
the hair
Wearing
popping
New
out of the
Balance
hat.
Shoes.
That's the look now.
Okay, the hair popping out of the hat's a new thing.
Yeah.
All right, I've been trying out. I told you new hairstyles.
The next Ed Sheeran.
No.
Yeah.
No, the hair
Definitely
with the
not.
But listen,
No, more
I
like
don't think guitar player.
John
What's a
Mayer
baseball
Mixed
tee?
with Moby.
if John Mayer made like rock, like heavier, like electronic shit, like not electronic, electric rock, like more like heavier guitar instead of like his acoustic shit even on. Like kind of hipster, but still like edgy.
Really? I don't
Edgy
like,
hipster.
Edgy? What's edgy about me?
Nothing, but that's the look. Kind of says the look says
Don't talk to me.
edgy
I
hipster.
don't want to fuck with you. I like nothing.
No, not
Oh, not
that
kind
type of no.
Not like Alonzo.
No, just like you might snort a line. I know it's not you. I'm saying your look, not you.
People have asked me for cocaine, or like no, asked me if I wanted to buy some. Remember when we were in Vegas? He like
Yeah.
made a beeline through everybody and came straight to me and was like, "Yo, man, I got that good shit."
Like this dude's so skinny, he gotta be on coke.
And I think I said something stupid to him like, "If I do any more, I'm gonna disappear."
Oh god.
No, I don't think I said that.
Man, Coke sucks.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of uppers really.
Never tried it.
It's a pretty cool high. I just don't like the
Come down.
come down.
The come down to uppers always sucks. Like even the only upper where the come down don't suck is shrooms.
I was
I
just about to
guess.
say shrooms. The come down isn't horrible.
Yeah, but
It's like
No.
kind of nice, and there's
but
like
I don't consider them like a up. Like they are an upper,
Mhm.
but it's not like the other. It's not. It don't have that chemically feel that the other uppers give you. Like if you took like Adderall or ecstasy or something, it's like you just feel the chemicalness of that drug. Like it's different. Shrooms,
Yeah.
like you can tell. It's like, oh, this is natural. Like yeah,
With
chilling.
that, with acid, that shit will keep you up.
I mean,
Like,
shrooms keep you up for a minute. Like
Shit
why you?
I
does.
could I could fall
You
as-
take
I
'em
could fall
late.
asleep on shrooms.
Really?
Like an hour. I got like 2 hours into the trip.
Yeah, like
No way.
Fuck
dude.
that.
No, I can't. Once I have shrooms, if I took shrooms at 9
Like-
o'clock at night, I'm not going to bed.
Probably like 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or-
No.
yeah.
yeah, I definitely fell asleep on shrooms, but
Nah.
not like
How many did you take?
Yeah. How much was you on? Like
Gram or less?
no. I took a whole eighth.
oh,
That,
shit.
I think that was the
Jesus.
first. That was the first night I got it. I got pretty deep into the
You
trip.
probably
prob-
thought you was asleep.
no, I,
That's it. I was gonna say.
no.
Motherfucker closed his eyes, instantly started seeing a whole different world. Like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
dreaming. Like
Yeah.
no.
Low-key.
Man, that was fast.
No, yeah, that was like I think that was the first time I bought it from various people.
Yeah, I'm about to
Yeah.
say, don't say names.
Dude, I went to the rallies right up the street.
I thought you were about to say
and
the rally.
The
I was like,
rallies.
whoa, was it a Trump
I
rally?
just slapped it on a chicken sandwich. It was fucking disgusting.
What?
Yeah.
that's disgusting.
Yeah, that was the only way I could put it down. So
Dude, you just gotta grind it up and like toss it in your
It's-
mouth and drink orange.
it sucks either way. I hate fucking mushrooms in any shape or form.
Orange juice isn't bad. It really isn't because it's so powerful that it just really kind of.
You just gotta chew them up and try to down them like you taking a bunch of pills. Just keep
That's it.
downing chunks. Fucking that shit.
I like ripping them up. I'll rip them up
Cause
first.
it's worse when they get stuck in your teeth.
That's That's
Oh,
why
that's
I rip
the
'em. That's why you gotta
worst.
rip them up a little bit because you rip
Yeah.
them up. Then when you chew them, it's not so bad. And orange juice is good, dude. It's acidic, so it just kind of burns the shit away.
Yeah, but orange juice make them stronger. That's what people say. Anyway.
That's what people. Yeah, but hey, well, good. All right.
I don't always want that.
I do. I
you
was.
ain't took an eighth trip.
I've wanted some
You don't
recently.
understand.
I could
I do
use.
too. Yeah.
What if I did something to help change my?
It might
I've
do
been-
an eighth trip. It might
I've been too attached to
take
stress.
an eighth trip. That's what
Maybe
you
I could
need.
hop off of stress would be cool.
Take an eighth trip.
I don't know. It's iffy. That's like a 50-50 chance. You might have a bad trip, you know?
I don't think so. I
You
haven't.
don't think so?
I've never had a bad trip, and I've taken shrooms on like probably at least 7 times. That's a very specific number. So maybe it's like
I feel like when people have bad trips on mushrooms, it's because
it's their own fault. Maybe
Yeah,
like thinking about it.
they're not like. So if you got some shit within yourself that you need to fix, the shrooms will present that to you when you are like high on enough shrooms. And if you try to fight that, that's gonna be a bad trip because it's just gonna keep trying to make you face it.
Makes sense.
So until you come down, you're just gonna be stuck. But if you just accept the shit, be like, you're right, and then
Yeah, that makes sense.
Pretty
that's,
much,
That's what
true.
happened when I came
True.
out. Like the shrooms was just fucking with me, bro. Like
Yeah.
Leo was saying shit that he was not saying, but the shrooms was like, yeah, nah.
That's
motherfucker.
crazy.
Yeah,
They was
crazy.
talking shit. Oh,
No, not talking shit. He was just being nosy as fuck. Like
man.
every answer it was
Like,
another.
are you hiding?
Nah, it was like another. Like, yeah, what are you doing after this? I'm going to a party. With who? Like with some friends. With
Where?
friends.
Yeah, and where?
Like he would never do this. Like normally he wouldn't just be like, "Oh, all right." Like after
He
the
was
first,
real conspicuous, right?
yeah, just
Like,
ask
what
the
the
door,
fuck?
like, "Is you a cop, nigga?"
Yeah, right. After you took the shrooms, he finally got you. This is the long haul. He's a gay cop. Like, not a
You got-
gay
yeah, you
cop.
arrested
but
the gays.
yeah. He finally got you.
Man.
That'd be a wild thing, dude.
That shit would be crazy.
Undercover cops doing stings to find gay people if it was still like illegal or whatever.
It is in some places, shit,
Is it illegal to be gay?
bro. Some places they
Oh,
throw
other than
gay
out of the
people off
country?
roofs.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit is crazy.
You heard that one story, and we've talked about it before. It should blew my mind still to this day. That reporter went over to like Qatar or somewhere, over in Saudi Arabia, and he wore like a pride shirt. They don't like that shit, and he died there, like a couple days later. And like, is that not, you know what I mean? Everybody's like, oh, he died. He had like, he was sick.
Dude, you remember like those MySpace videos where people would post that type of shit? Like those types of videos, like people just dragging, like,
MySpace.
yeah, mostly MySpace. Well, a little bit after MySpace too, but like,
Y'all was around for MySpace.
Yeah, oh yeah. I had a page with music.
That was funny.
dude,
My page was like all dark. It had like buildings with rain
Oh my
coming
god.
down, and
You was on the path to be an emo.
Bullet for My Valentine was one of my top bands on there.
About to be a goth kid.
I was.
Yep.
I definitely was.
Yeah.
I never dyed my hair or anything like that.
no,
Did you
you,
wear all
you
black?
definitely had that emo
Oh
hair,
yeah,
though.
oh yeah. I had black pants, black everything, black everything.
You got a wallet, chain wallet.
Did I rock the chain wallet? I don't
I
know
think
if
you
I.
did.
I had the studded belt with all the studs on it. Dude, I had a couple of them. And those things fucking suck because on the inside, like,
The rivets.
the studs, like, they're just like little bent back.
It's the
metal-
rivets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, they like unbend over time. They start fucking
Poking you
stabbing
and
you,
shit,
bro.
yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Even worse, bro. I had one when I was like 13 that was a bunch of like women doing that, like, that classic like silhouette of the woman like laying with like her leg up in the air.
Ah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? I had a belt that just was like all of those. So gay. No.
You're shopping at Hot Topic.
Yes, it was my store for a while.
Oh my
No,
God.
that belt sounds pretty dope.
I bought a bunch
That
of
belt
shit from,
sounds dope. Of all the
Seriously.
the hot chicks.
Yeah.
I
lining
bought a
yeah,
bunch of
us
shit
up.
from Hot Topic over the years.
Yeah.
Gauges.
Oh, okay.
And like t-shirts.
See, I was
graphic
always too
tees.
scared to jump into like gauges or giving myself a
How'd you
tattoo.
just- I would never give myself a tattoo.
All my friends were doing that.
Yeah, that's retarded.
7th grade, bro.
Still on the fence about it.
What tattoos? You don't even have one.
Yeah.
No, having tattoos is one thing, and giving yourself a tattoo is a totally different ball game, and that's just
I
stupid.
think I'd rather. Really?
Yes.
I'd rather. That's my problem with tattoos. Is I don't want someone to give me one and they fuck up and I got to deal with it. I want.
You gotta go to a good artist.
Yeah, but everybody makes mistakes.
Eh,
Everybody has You know,
Everybody
so-
makes
you could
mistakes.
fix any like the mistake you would
God.
make doing a tattoo would be so minute that you could easily fix it. Like it's not like they about to be like
Yeah, cover
right
up
here
stuff.
and then they just oops tattooed your other arm by accident. Like it's not gonna be no, like
no, I know. I don't know, but the idea of like drawing on myself.
I couldn't see you having a tattoo. You so like I think
Like-
you are meant to be a clean comic.
No.
You,
Why?
you wholesome, but you wholesome as fuck. You just like cuss
Am
and
I?
smoke weed. Yeah.
Oh God, damn it! Am I?
You really are wholesome, dude. Like
Shit.
you like Bob Saget. Like Bob Saget was like cussed and shit. Like he had
Yeah, but he was dirty.
yeah, but
Talking
don't
some
nobody know
dirty
that.
shit.
Only the real
That's
like
true,
you
you
know what I'm
don't
saying.
know.
The
You
general
saying I'm
public
like Danny
was like
Tanner.
yeah.
Oh God.
Like, fuck. I was like
I don't hate hearing that I'm like wholesome. I guess because I don't know. I like my kids a lot and Amber, which is
just
really.
be a clean comic, bro.
I don't know. What's so fun with that though?
Embrace that shit.
I don't wanna hang
dad
out
jokes
with the
are always
kids.
funny, dude.
You
No,
don't
they're
have to.
I hate like I don't laugh at a lot of clean stuff, but like the clever clean shit is like impressive. Like when you can write a clean joke that's not like corny and punny, but it's like not cuss words, but it still has misdirection and shit. That to me is impressive. It actually might be harder
Yeah.
sometimes. I don't know, but like
Well, that's a hard joke to
only-
write.
the
But
only guy that comes
you
to
got
mind-
stories too, you know.
the only guy that comes to my mind is Nate Bargatze guy. Like he really, have you watched any of his jokes?
No.
Who?
They have misdirection.
Bargatze.
You know what I mean? He has like basically what all the other guys do, but like he just doesn't. It's not about like the dirtiest shit or not as
Yeah.
vulgar. Like he'll talk about like sex with his wife, but he'll never say sex.
Yeah.
You know what
Making
I mean?
love to my wife or
Yeah,
something.
he's like, I'm trying to make love to my wife, and then the kid comes in. You know, and I don't know if
Yeah.
you've ever made eye contact with your son when you're mid-stroke, but it's.
What the fuck?
He didn't say that.
Yeah,
See,
as
this
soon
is
as
probably
he
dirty.
walks
This
into
sounds
the door.
dirtier
Yeah,
than what he would do.
That's
That's
that
what I want to do. Get me in there. Is there like a midway?
you just
Can I be clean, dirty? Dirty, clean?
kinda.
Can I be dirty, wash my
You
hands?
be like
a little bit?
PG-13.
I wouldn't mind
like
doing
PG-13,
some
yeah.
PG-13 action.
There's some good movies that's
You just
PG-13. I think
That's
The Ring was
true.
PG-13.
That's true.
Sixth Sense, I'm pretty sure. Like, it's some good PG-13.
Okay, maybe I'll do PG-13. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Yeah, like, tattoos just don't seem like my deal. That's why I've never got one.
Yeah, I can't see you having a tattoo.
My brother's got all sorts of tattoos, gauges.
Did he ever try to get you into getting a tattoo? No.
No, he never
Like, come on, bro.
never pushed me. No,
No.
thankfully. He was a nice brother.
Cool. Have you ever thought about
Tattoos?
Yeah.
Only one.
Wait a
Heartogram.
minute. Didn't we talk about?
Oh, you know? How do you know? 'Cause I told you.
told me
before.
that
Yeah.
gay
Wait,
ass
what-
shit.
what
Fuck you. Fuck you. All right.
What is it?
The
It's
heartogram.
an autogram. It's like from a band. The band Him.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
it's-
Bam shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the band Him. It's
Yeah,
from
from
him.
Him.
But yeah, that's why
From
Bam
who?
Bam likes him. Him, the band.
Him who?
But yeah, I listened to that band when I was really young, and I've always liked them. And it's like one of those bands I can listen to a whole album and enjoy all the songs on the album. And I don't know why. Maybe it's because like my family listened to it growing up, but I just like it, and I always thought it was cool. I don't know, so I would get it. Maybe.
Welcome to episode 18 of the Riff Stop.
Right.
We got some exciting news for y'all.
We do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I remember.
We got a red microphone.
One step closer to kill Tony. No.
I know. I didn't want to say it, but
Yeah,
it was
whatever.
pretty
What?
fucking cool. But yeah.
Yeah. Alonzo is now on the show. Like,
Hopefully,
He is.
hopefully every week.
yeah.
Hope-
We got him listed as periodic. He can come whenever he wants. So we hope he comes every week. But, we don't want him to feel super obligated to have to be here every
Yeah.
fucking week.
More, let's just say more than usual.
75%.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
give
a
it
C.
a nice 75%.
But yeah, nice to have you, man.
Appreciate it. Cheers.
Yeah.
Thanks for
thanks,
coming
Sabu.
on. Yeah.
Sabu.
Cheers.
But
Maybe we can get you some better music taste.
hell yeah.
By the end of this.
Yeah, that's what the thing I'm most excited for is whenever you guys just go back and forth about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we gonna be
That's
doing
entertaining
a
to me, so I know it's got to be
lot
entertaining
of
to other
arguing about
people.
shit. We just always have the opposite take when it comes to every fucking thing.
It's just too funny.
All right, what? All right, let's think of some like random like
No.
music questions.
No.
You know,
No.
like it could just be basic shit. You know.
What music questions?
Yeah. Like, like favorites or I don't know, trivia, whatever. Like what?
This is a lot on the spot.
Yeah, like where's this information coming from?
Like what is your favorite song by Weird Al Yankovic?
What? You could have said anybody.
My favorite song by Weird Al, it's got to be Amish Paradise. Like that's
That's
classic.
a great one, dude.
That's the
Amish
classic.
Paradise.
A local boy kicked me in the butt last week.
I just
Smiled at him and
turned
turned the other cheek.
I really don't care. In fact, I wish him well, because I'll be laughing my head off when he's burning in hell. Speaking of like parody-ish songs, I just came up with the concept for my next one. It's bank account like I speak Yiddish.
What? Bank account speaks Yiddish.
Bank account like I speak Yiddish.
Bank account like I speak Yiddish.
What does that mean exactly? It's funny, but like, what does
Yiddish
it mean?
is one of the languages.
Jewish,
Yeah.
right? I know that, but like, what is it?
My bank, like I'm Jewish. I got a Jewish bank account. Like I'm getting money.
Like you
Motherfucker.
speak? Okay.
Yeah.
So okay, but what is it like? Gonna have a bunch of Jew puns?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
sweet. That'll be fun.
I'm gonna rap
Yeah.
about growing up in Cleveland Heights and like,
You were hidden like Anne Frank kind of.
huh? No.
Oh.
No.
Oh, like
No.
you both were in the
I grew up
closet.
in a Jewish neighborhood, so I'm gonna like play into that. Like,
Oh yeah.
I'm basically rapping from my perspective, but it's gonna be like an AI video of a Jewish dude performing.
Nice. You throw a shalom in there.
He gonna like the curl. The what?
Is he
Oh,
gonna-
shalom.
Yeah, no shalom.
Oh, you mean like in the verse or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
What rhymes with shalom?
You should make him look like Kanye.
Shalom.
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 Shalom. Oh, dude, that's funny. That's funny. What if that's what he was saying all along?
Shalom.
Shalom.
In an alternate universe, you don't got the fedora. He just got the fucking cap and he puts it on.
Yarmulke.
Like, yeah, the yarmulke.
And it spins when he spins, or like if he's spinning when he stops spinning, like some
Oh, like
spinners.
rims?
Like,
Yeah, that would be funny as fuck.
That'd be fire.
Wow.
Yo, that would be a skit, dude. to
Yeah.
make right there. That would be hilarious. Like a good Jewish.
We need a prop person to make
Yeah.
make the spinning yarmulke.
Dude, that is funny as fuck.
Oh,
Oh my god. I can't.
Oh
Shalom.
shit.
I'm trying to think of like a good like Jewish pun for beat it, but I can't.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm not quick enough.
No, I mean that shit. You gotta think of the association plus the rhyming with it. Like it's
That's what the guys do, though, man.
I'm saying,
they
but
can just
on
shoot
the-
from the fucking hip, dude. They're ready to go.
There's certain
Like,
shit, yeah, but that's like a little obscure.
a Mike Jack song that you could switch
That you
around to
could
be
switch to
Jewish.
some okay.
Like, there's got to be one that comes to mind. Thriller, Kosher. I don't know. It's kosher.
No, that was horrible. I don't know.
Oh my god.
PYTJEW.
That was horrible. That was horrible.
Speaking of Jewish,
That was
you know more.
Oh, I got
Family Guy?
one. Remember the time?
What?
Oh shit!
That was pretty funny. See, you're good. You're like, it's not like
But it
right
took me a
there,
minute.
but still,
It
you were
took
able to
like-
do it. Like, this guy said, "Fuck it, I'm going on to the next one." You know? I'm still trying to think. I can't.
If that one went over anybody's head, it's remember the time. Like, you know the time.
Meant to just say it.
No. Remember the time when we were in up. What?
should write that down. Maybe. I don't know.
That was recorded.
Might be
Shit.
bad to perform that at a
Yeah, no, like.
where you go. Like the mics around here.
I mean, if I had like a long ass Michael Jackson set, I would throw that in somewhere. But like, yeah, I'm not about to just do that as a one liner. Like, I gotta do that as my minute at Malls.
That would be funny as fuck, dude. That'd be funny.
Oh shit. I
You need a
guess
spotlight there, a 5 minute,
yeah, I think I'm gonna get one soon enough.
wherever it's at next, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like he gonna remember me. The one dude who ever said that was a
Sims.
lot. Like,
Oh.
I mean, not that was a lot. But like you said like you revealed a lot about yourself. That was, I like that or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
The dude, whichever one said that, I
That
feel
was
like
the
he
same
might
guy as the
remember me.
Sims guy. who
Yeah,
announced it.
yeah. I also know his name. I don't know which one is which name.
That was the dude we talked to him at one.
Yeah,
start,
I know it is the
original-
one you was talking
the
about,
first
but
one,
yeah. But I feel like he'll probably remember me.
He's a cool dude.
He might remember me after that set. So, and I feel like they're the ones who decide who get the spotlight.
Oh, okay,
So,
okay, yeah, nice.
Yeah, I'm not
last
ready
night was
for it yet
lit.
though.
Last
Yeah,
night
it
was fucking
was-
awesome.
That
Yeah.
felt like I had like some tickets tonight, like some Kill Tony shit. Honestly,
That's
like,
what it is. It's a show. It's a
Everybody
real
was
show.
hitting too. Everybody.
I felt like the crowd was kind of like ready to.
It was a
fucking
generous
laugh.
crowd.
Like they were ready
Because
to.
they
laugh.
was at first they was rolling with that dude who was super rehearsed.
The Jerry guy.
They was dying laughing
know.
at first when he kept doing that one sound or whatever he kept saying.
I had to look down.
He-
I was like kind of cringing out.
They was like, all right, bro. Like,
I did. I was like, oh shit.
yeah, he got up there like he sounded like he was trying to sell hot dogs at a
Yeah,
baseball game or
yeah,
something.
You know, he's
Like,
like, you know, this and this with that. No, this is how it should be. And he was like, really, like he was. It was like very good, no stutters.
Yeah, 'cause
like,
he rehearsed that shit in
straight
the
to
mirror
fucking
for a
point.
week straight.
But you could tell that.
Like,
Yeah, you could tell it was like rehearsed.
it was
like, he
so
selling it, you know,
rehearsed.
Oh, yeah.
So rehearsed.
And he had mentioned it was his first time.
Yeah.
So like you could tell that it was like his one thing. He's like, I'm gonna go up there and do it, and then he'll probably never do it again, maybe or something like that, or maybe maybe he rides the high and it's like, hey, fuck it, you know.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
But-
you can never tell. Cause that one Indian dude who bombed last week was there again. I missed his set, but he was there.
Oh, okay.
Dude, he was there like trying to be all edgy and shit, and
Oh, he
like got
failed.
0 laughs. Like,
There. Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, that crowd was like this old dude went up there and just was like screaming,
Yeah.
and I don't even know like what he was screaming. Like I was waiting for the punchline in the scream, but it never came. But everybody was just eating, and I was kind of too, because I was like, oh my god, he's fucking putting it out there. And
Yeah.
like 60-year-old dude just like fucking screaming as loud as he can. The people upstairs are probably like, what's happening downstairs?
But here's the thing: he didn't even use the fucking mic. either.
No, that's what I liked about him. He said, "Fuck it, I command this
Right.
room, bro." He didn't even use the mic. He just talked.
Just hear
Loud.
he, listen to me.
Yeah, just like that. Yeah.
You know, he was loud. Yeah.
He
And
was-
very energetic. Jesus.
You saw a couple people that we didn't get to see because we were upstairs. Was there anybody that like was hilarious that you remember?
For the most part, yeah. I was just worried about the one dude who took the seat in front of you.
Oh my god.
Because, like, motherfucker, he was, like, sitting on it, and then he starts sliding off because, you know, those are, like, square leather seats and shit. I guess he didn't have his ass placement correct. And I had my foot on the fucking, on his stool, like, on the, you know.
Bottom of the stool.
Yeah,
right,
the footrest, you know? And he just slides on my fucking knee. And he sat on my fucking lap for a second. I'm just like,
wait, you didn't say shit.
what the fuck, dude?
You didn't say anything.
Dude, I think this dude was wearing a thong too. Like
What?
it was all cheek. I didn't feel like
What did he had
it
on
was all
shorts?
cheek. No, he had like pants. That's it. Just dress pants and
But
that
how
was
are
it.
you feeling this?
Dude, cheek on ass, bro. Cheek on ass. Like he had no support at
Did
all.
you feel his ass cheeks spread on your knee?
and those
Because
are
that
the type
would
of
be
dress.
so-
Those are the type of dress
Answer
pants
my
that you
question.
don't wear fucking boxers with. You know what I'm saying?
I need to know.
Yeah.
I need to know.
Huh?
Did you feel his ass cheeks spread on your knee?
Low key, yeah. Low key, yeah.
That's so
Like,
funny.
his,
Yes, yeah.
his left cheek went right here, and then it slid this way.
How long is a second?
Bro.
How long is a second?
Yo.
How long? How long?
Like a quick second, like he like fell, like landed on my leg.
Oh, I'm
And,
sorry.
and then he like quickly fixed himself like back on the stool, and I'm just like,
Did he turn around? Did he look back at
that
you?
just happened. That's cool. All right. All right.
He looked back and winked.
That'd be some
In my head,
shit.
he's like,
That'd be
he
some
was
shit.
like, I'm a globetrotter.
oh my god, that would be funny. That's funny.
That'd be some fucking shit, dude. That'd be.
What is that
Son.
from? Why don't I know that?
What?
The Globetrotter.
That was from the
thing.
last pod. Remember at
Yeah.
the end we were talking about doing something with balls.
Yes, you said the Globetrotter. Okay, nice callback. That's funny.
Yeah,
my
it wasn't. It
memory's
wasn't
bad.
really that much though.
I'm sorry. That is so fucking funny.
I know,
He
right?
didn't turn around and look at you afterwards.
He's like, oh, sorry, bro. I'm just like, whatever.
Was he like fucked up or something, or just like?
Like I just like lived in that moment for like a few more moments right after it happened in that moment. So I was
I
just like,
bet you did. You probably sat there like pissed, like
He
kind of.
just said, I
you
just
were
lived-
upset.
He said I lived in the moment for a few more moments when it happened after that moment. Like that, you sound traumatized.
Oh shit, dude, that's really funny. You had me rolling with that. Oh my god, that's
You
so
know,
funny, dude.
that shit sucked.
That's a joke. If you ever want to go up and tell jokes,
Yeah.
man, you tell that. That's
I told her
funny.
like a joke. Yeah.
That made me laugh.
But that shit was for real. That shit sucked.
Especially when you did like landed here and
His ass
like that
cheek
part.
slid. That was good.
But yeah,
Little like, you know.
I was more mesmerized. Like this was after when you left to go piss, and then you never came back. And
Well, because I did, and I seen Rob, and then we went upstairs, and it's just like, all right, we're chatting.
Yeah.
It happened. Sorry.
yeah, I was just
Left him down there.
you left me down there.
It's
with,
too hard to get through.
Left him
Like
down there to get a lap dance from a random guy.
Yeah.
it's too hard
exactly.
to get through there. Once the show start, it's no space between comedians.
Yeah,
so you just
dude.
feel like you in the way.
As soon as they get done, run.
Yeah, you gotta be like
exactly
right on
what I
their
did.
tail.
As soon as I felt my phone ring and you started calling me, and then I look up and you're just like, I'm just like, oh, okay, word.
Let's go, dude.
You know, so I waited for the one
Yeah,
good
he
set
like
to finish.
he like, what's he waiting on? I'm like, he waiting on the comic. You can't just.
yeah,
I was like, dude, let's go.
It's too packed of an area to walk
Yeah.
during
Yeah,
the
it's
set. Like
ignorant.
you
It
look
was-
Because
like
people are
a
sitting,
straight up
standing.
dick. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
ain't trying to fucking rush through some people just to fucking.
That's
do
when I had
everything.
to go. When I decided to get up and go, I waited until the set ended, and I tried to go before they called the next guy.
yeah, you got like
Yeah.
sprint.
And
Like,
they called him as I was like passing by him.
it's like
So,
Temple Run.
I was
Left,
like, I
right,
just
like,
fucking made
Yeah.
it, dude. I just made
That's
it.
how exactly.
No
how I
one
was
thought it
trying
was
to do
me. I didn't fuck anything up. Good. It's good.
Yeah, but
Don't move that spotlight.
Dude, somebody did like 3 seconds after, and I know who it was because he did it again afterwards, and he fixed it quickly. But I noticed because I was standing right in front of the spotlight, so anytime it moved, it was just
So
like
you
my
just turn
shadow,
around,
my
yeah.
fucking shadow would move. But like I seen
You
the
know
dude,
who it was?
beige shirt, John Lennon style facial hair, but like
That dude?
not black though, but like
I'm saying the one dude we kept pointing out.
And we were outside talking. He was outside talking right as soon as no, not the professor.
Oh, okay, no,
Not the
all right.
professor. No, remember we were outside and we were getting ready to leave, and there was a dude in front of us with a beanie, and he had glasses on, long hair out the back, and mustache. I think he had like a beige shirt on or something. I don't know.
No, I don't
Dude,
know.
so many guys down there look
Look the
the
same.
fucking same. Like, you know that like all black guys or all Asian guys like look the same joke? You can now make that about a certain type of white person.
Bruh.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like 5 styles of white comic, like as far as looks go.
Right now,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, just pure like,
Oh.
like you go in that basement. It's like, okay, you're a comic, you're a comic, you're a comic, you're a comic, you're a comic. Them the 5 like different comic like styles of dress and the look and
Yeah.
shit. And then it's like 10 other people who look like each one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
yeah.
What do you put that big dude in? Has he got his own one? Like big guy comedy kind of?
Oh yeah, he in his own
He was
lane.
funny. That
my
dude was
God.
fucking
When
funny.
you're that big,
dude.
you in your own lane.
He did. And like his Trump impression, like I don't remember what he said. It was just the fact that his impression sounded like as good as Shane's or better.
I miss
Yeah.
the Trump impression.
Dude,
yeah.
it was like as good as Shane's or better. It was like I was like, holy shit.
Where was he from? Because he was one of the ones they said came
Medina
up.
or
Oh, okay.
Mentor.
So not too far.
Yeah,
He
a
might
little
see him
far.
around Cleveland.
Like,
Like,
he
yeah.
was like, I don't see any. It was like Higgs County or something like that because he made a joke like, I don't see any other people out here. Yeah, it's obvious they're all doing meth. Yeah, or something like that, which was funny. He was good. I'm glad he had a spotlight because I enjoyed him. When Marty got done, young Mark Norman turned around to me and Alonzo. And was
Oh my
like,
God.
He was like, "Wow."
Yeah.
He was like, "Wow, that guy was like really good." He's like, "That was."
Yeah.
He was like fairly impressed.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
telling you, when I was in a trance last night,
And Marty
because-
didn't. I don't think Marty was happy with his set.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Because he
Like,
kept throwing fucking ads in. He
No,
kept throwing
like-
ads in.
yeah, he did.
That
but,
was
like,
so weird.
He does that.
Dude,
I hate
he
how
did, like,
fast
ad
he goes
joke,
too.
and that was where he fucked
That's
up.
where
I
he- yeah.
think. 'Cause,
Like he sounded like
I-
a fucking auctioneer at a fucking
I think when he
storage
get
place, you know,
flustered,
like-
either he. Because I don't feel like he anxious. He do enough mics. And
Yeah.
he, like everybody know who he
But
like.
this motherfucker
Maybe
is
it's just a
talking over
normal
his
thing.
words. It's
I
like
think-
so goddamn fast.
No, I think it's
he got through the Best Buy joke without doing it,
yeah.
which was all I thought nice.
I think he was like either flustered or I don't know. But yeah,
he kills the timing on it.
maybe he
Yeah.
was flustered because he was good at the beginning.
kind
Like there'll be jokes where he'll tell it fast, like
yeah.
periodically, and then there'll be like that one joke where he'll tell it slow,
Slow
too.
it down, yeah.
Yeah, like
Did
he
he do
probably
the
gassed
boomerang
himself
joke?
out, you know.
No,
All right, yeah, I didn't think I heard.
I would have
Yeah.
loved to hear it.
It's
though.
hard to hear on the other side.
That boomerang joke is so fucking
Is it?
funny.
Yeah,
Was
'cause
it?
ain't no speakers over. Like all the speakers is facing towards.
I seen you
the
peeking
crowd.
your head through like towards like the middle, like once like the 10th guy came, I seen you like kind of like poking your head through those little
Yeah.
bars trying to hear, and I was like, damn, dude, they must not be able to fucking hear.
I mean, you
It
could
looked like
hear,
everybody was chatting.
if nobody was talking, you'd be able to hear it fine. But yeah,
were
everybody
all
over there
fucking
chopping it up.
chatting.
Yeah,
But most of the time,
You don't chop it over there?
I don't know nobody
You're
yet.
not the most like social guy, I suppose, but
I mean, you can't because everybody be talking in like group. Like, you just walk up to a group, hey guys.
No,
what
I
you guys
wouldn't-
talking about.
I
Like,
wouldn't do that. I would want to be approached.
Yeah, you gotta like just
Like, oh, hey,
chill.
Rob, come here.
Yeah,
Let me introduce you to this fucking dude.
as long as I get my, you know, what
He
I'm
wants to
saying
suck
the
your dick?
people I see regularly, I get pounds from them. Like,
That's
all
cool.
right, yeah, that's
I seen that last
Yeah.
night. That's cool. The constant recognition from bigger named guys who have
Yeah.
credentials, and that's pretty fucking neat. I feel like you should get together with the dude who's like, he's got a similar vibe as you going, but just white.
who.
The other guy, he's like gay, but you don't know. We were talking about him earlier with like
Oh, the tall dude.
yeah.
yeah,
He's kind of got like a similar thing as you a little bit with those jokes.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like you guys be like, I don't know, similar in some aspects maybe, but I liked him. I thought he was good,
Yeah, I seen him at. I think it was pretty sure it was a spotlight once before.
and he performed at Hilarities. That's big.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we gotta get them tickets for Elijah too.
he was funny
Yeah,
when he came up. What did you think of him? Elijah, the tall dude from
Tall
Hilarities.
black
Oh, fucking hilarious! Yeah,
He was good, man. Yeah, he's good. He
Yeah.
was roasting that dude
Yeah,
in the fucking front.
in the kilt.
No, that was the other guy. That was hilarious. Though.
Everybody was roasting the guy in
Everybody
the kilt.
was fucking.
There was a
with
fucking
him.
guy in the front row wearing a
I
kilt.
did make fun of the guy with the kilt, but
That was his fault. He knew what he was fucking signing up
oh
for.
yeah,
Like
Yeah,
by
but
sitting
you're
up in the
proud of
front.
that kilt though. You probably don't care.
I would have sat in the
he
fucking
had an Irish
back.
flag
Dude.
pin on his hat. Like,
To wear the kilt is already saying enough. Like, all right, I don't care
I
what
don't
you
give a
say
fuck,
about it.
yeah.
Yeah, like I'm wearing this shit out in public.
and it wasn't no cheap kilt either. That
No,
was
that
like
shit
a
looked like it was made of some
like, it was a-
quality.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a high quality kilt.
Had extra buttons for him if he wanted to adjust the.
It was like
Wasn't he
pleated
even-
and shit.
He wasn't
Yeah.
even Scottish, was he?
No, he was
Yeah,
Irish.
Yeah, Irish.
He had an Irish pin on his hat.
Oh,
He looked Irish.
The one dude though was hilarious with it. I don't know if you were there, like hearing that, but like, it was just his reaction. Like he was like, "Yeah, you got a kilt on, skirt," and the dude on the like the host was like, "It's a kilt actually." He's like, "It's not a skirt," and he goes, but, like the face he made. He was like, yeah, okay. Like he was funny. He played a very good like. Not negative, but like, you know what I mean? Like he was more of like a dickhead comic kind of
Yeah.
it seemed. Not dickhead, but just I don't know how to put it, but it was like, he states his shit, says it unapologetically, kind of, you know what I mean? Which you don't see that often. I feel like around here, maybe. I don't know. He was the only one of the night that I felt like was like more like on the edge of like roasting and like making fun and like, of other people.
You just
Instead
gotta
of making
catch
fun of themselves. A lot of people there made fun of themselves.
But you gotta remember, it's only a minute. Like, I'm sure most people got jokes making fun of some other group of people or something.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I wonder if that professor dude was, like on the list.
I don't know.
The
I don't
way
think
he
so.
meandered around the room, bro. He just had his hands together.
I
and
think he
just
was
walked,
looking for somebody to like
walk,
kidnap or
walked around. You
something.
know, see him walking around the room like the whole time. He just walked around the room, smiling, as if like he put this show on. And he's just so happy that it's happening, and he's just like looking around, just enjoying it all.
No,
I
he was
didn't
walking
even
around
notice that.
like the ghost of the dude who like started the business.
Yeah,
He
something
like,
like
yeah, they're
like,
still using the
going.
space and it's still thriving, my baby. Like he's
They didn't take down the old fucking whatever air conditioner above the door. That kills the vibe in there.
Did you guys listen to the trans set?
Just a
I think
train
it was two
or
in there.
train?
No, like trans people set.
I did not even see one that
Dude,
night.
yeah, this is when
What?
we were gone.
I did. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I
I
think
seen
one-
the
I think-
guy who had the makeup on, who looked like a Borderlands character.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
and
There's
then-
another one who was equally as tall.
Can we roll
and
back
big.
real quick? I seen that guy. Yes, and he was like.
you better make sure you're not misgendering that
She,
person.
they, sorry,
Just say
god
that
damn
person.
it, that person. You're right. You're right. No, you're right. It's just like I don't know. Fuck.
Yeah. But yeah, they were like telling.
Hold on.
Okay.
That person. You say that person.
But you
They,
recognize them,
the
right?
one with
There was two of them.
The facial hair, geez, the face paint.
Yeah.
It was that
yeah.
trippy shit.
Yeah.
To where their mouth is closed,
Yeah.
but it looks like they got like
Yeah.
a fucking big old grin.
Trying to look like a Tim Burton character. Yeah.
Well, they did a good job
Yeah.
because it
Yeah, it
kind of
wasn't that
tripped
bad.
me out. After my third beer, I was like,
Yeah.
I wonder what it would be like.
That's the
My
one
dick in
thing
there.
about-
No, I.
Long ass mics, man. We fucking drinking so much beer.
You do. You spend money, $7 for a
Per
fucking
beer,
IPA
yeah.
can. Unreal.
Yeah,
dude.
she-
that bar. I'm glad they're moving.
She went up to the other, trans that walked in,
Uh-huh.
walked into the bar. She
And the-
walked up to her and was just like, "You are so beautiful," It was
Oh,
just like,
nice.
cool, girl power, I guess.
That's well, it's them
Lakewood,
power
bro.
or they power. You don't know what they identify as,
huh.
as he just said.
It confuses
It's
me.
like-
Me too.
bro.
That's why you just kind of gotta.
But yeah, like
Y'all toxic.
What?
I'm getting y'all canceled.
How?
no,
We're
no,
literally discussing
I'm
it.
just talking shit.
no, it was just
Okay.
crazy how like I didn't expect them to
Nice. See.
to be up on like the mic and shit,
said that?
telling, yeah.
Sorry. Telling jokes? Why not? I mean, I think that's like
No, I just didn't
They're
expect
the-
them to be part of the show. Like
the drag queen. I mean,
They
that's
could've
kind of
just
what I
been-
thought the dude with the makeup on was a drag queen at first,
yeah,
because that's usually like
yeah.
I've seen a drag show before.
I think he was talking about doing drag too. Yeah.
So are you sure that dude was drag?
Oh no, the other
Drag,
one was
maybe?
I
drag.
don't know. Might be.
It
No,
looked
they were
like
talk-
drag
they-
to me because I feel like that face paint and all that, and like like not crazy, but
They
the
were-
big hair and all that. Like I feel like isn't that like more of like a drag thing?
Well, who goes in drag to like not a drag show or not like
Any-
you going to a comedy
I've
show?
drag people
seen
do.
Like I was just out at the bar one time.
Drag people do. They
at
just randomly.
Corky's, like it's like a karaoke bar, and like a drag chick woman just showed up, or dude. See, what do you do there? Is that like are they wanting to be called?
That's on them. I don't know.
But I'm asking you.
You have to ask them.
You don't have any friends in the community?
I don't know any trans
No,
people.
not trans. Drags.
No, I definitely don't know any drag queens.
I don't know.
No.
Drag queens seem cool for whatever reason. They seem like they got like a cool thing going on.
Yeah,
Like,
guess.
they have that I don't give a fuck attitude.
that's
you know?
it. You know, it's like
That's
yeah,
pretty
I
much
go
what
to the
it is.
fucking bar and dress up, and
Cool.
it's not cool, I guess, but like no, what's cool is to have the fucking I don't care. A lot of people are self-conscious about everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So to not be
that's
self-conscious
not
is like
specific to drag queens.
they
that's kinda
all
cheat-
share that.
It's kind of
same-
cheating because if you self-conscious but you dress up as somebody else,
Okay.
is that
okay.
really doing like?
Damn, I wasn't even.
No, he's
I wasn't
kinda
even
got-
trying to
he's
go
kinda got
this
a
deep
point,
into
no.
of what I was
But
trying
hold
to
on.
say.
But
you
we're
know,
already there.
no,
hold on.
No, we're not. We
No, I have to ask though.
So go
You
up on
don't have
stage in a
to.
mask.
Why?
What?
That's like nobody know who you are.
I don't care about that.
Then what are you? What's are you scared of then?
Having a funny joke. I don't want to just go up with booty. I want to have something good.
Don't matter, man.
Yes, it does, bro.
Once you get over the fear, it'll be easy. Cause you probably stopping yourself from writing just because you scared. You scared of going up there.
I don't
act
think
like
I am. Truthfully, what's so scary about going up and telling jokes that you think are funny? I'm being honest. That's the one part that doesn't seem to scare me right now. Maybe it would scare me in the moment. You don't get scared weeks before you go up, but like the moment you get there, you're like, oh, fuck. But like, you know...
No, I was definitely scared weeks before I went up.
Really?
Yeah, what do you mean?
I don't know. The thought of getting up there and just going up and telling the joke, and if I think it's funny and I like go up there and I don't get laughs, since like I took a 3-pointer that was open.
I went up there
You know,
with at
that's
least.
just the way it feels.
I went up there with. I knew 2 out of 3 jokes was gonna be funny.
Your first
and I
ever
was
joke
still
was the
terrified.
heater. Is a heater.
And I was terrified.
That's just, I don't know. I don't see myself being so scared.
But
Why would I front? I'm not front. I just, it's not there. The fear's not there. Maybe it's because I have nothing to go with up there to be
all right,
judged on.
how do you know when your fear goes when you're up there?
What?
You know, you're terrified at first, but how do you know
when does
you're
it leave?
Once they call your name,
And
you
you're
kind
on
of
stage,
just
it's
no.
gone.
Once they call your name, like especially last night
Oh, it's usually
when I turned that beer up, like the whole world just like kind of drowned out. Like it was like, you know,
yeah, you seem kind of lit up there.
You know the time they be
Oh,
having them,
wow, cool.
you watching
Yeah.
a movie and like you basically supposed to be like a first person view, like somebody drunk and it's like the camera just stumbling
Yeah,
through like
yeah.
that. It kind of felt like that. Like 'cause I literally was like seeing where I was going out of my lower peripheral. I'm like this, like making sure I don't fucking walk into a chair.
Oh,
Yeah, moving his leg.
You gotta start recording his shit, dude.
We do sometimes.
I gotta get a tripod.
He needs a tripod.
Yeah.
I don't go to every one, so like, you should have a tripod. But I don't mind recording it. I should have recorded that one because that's a cool place.
Yeah.
And I noticed the guy who went up there with his little tripod and
Yeah, a lot of people
Buffy
like
Asian
just like
fellow.
hand to somebody. Like,
And that was a good angle too. Like
It
I
was
was
a
looking,
great
I was
angle.
looking at that shit. And
me
that shit-
too. And I was like, this is an amazing shot.
Yeah.
Like he's probably gonna get like good views on that just off of the angle alone. It looked like he was standing on stage at like the Improv.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like however he
Yeah.
had that angle, dude, it was perfect. And I was stuck watching it too. Like he wasn't even that funny, and I'm just like watching his camera. I'm like, damn, this is good.
Yeah, that's a good angle.
Like,
That was a
damn, this
good
is
ass
pretty
fucking
fucking
angle,
good,
bro. Fuck his jokes, but
Yeah.
like, yeah, that shit.
I was rooting for him. I was like, damn, dude, you got this angle. You better have the jokes.
Yeah.
Like, you better be funny, dude.
Yeah, definitely need to start recording shit. Especially when I'm trying to get to the point now. Like I'm comfortable on stage telling my written shit. I want to get to the point now where I'm comfortable on stage trying out a premise. Like say I got the premise and I kind of got a couple places where I might want to go with it. Just getting up there and like talking it out. I want to be comfortable doing that. Like say get like 5 minutes to work out a joke.
Okay.
Like I want to be comfortable.
Why not? I mean, you should do that at like some of them smaller places, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, you ain't got enough time to do that at Mahal's.
right,
Yeah.
exactly. But
Oh,
like,
Mahal's, I'm running through all my written shit for
I
the
feel like
next
one star
like,
would be
until I
perfect.
run
You
out.
should,
Like
you
yeah,
should, yeah. I feel like one star would be perfect
yeah.
for that because it's really like I feel like a lot of people there not bomb, but like
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
to work out shit. It's an open
Yeah.
mic. Like, it's a real open mic.
I
Like,
like
that shit-
one star.
That show was dope.
That
dude.
one, no, not that.
Oh, 1 star?
Yeah, one star.
Well, for like, yeah,
for
like,
working shit out.
Yeah, one star is like
yeah.
the true open mic. Mahal's is like a
It's like a show.
like a yeah. It's
But
like
they said it was their
Like an
last
event.
show. You know.
it's the last show there. They moving it somewhere else.
What do you mean?
So that event is still gonna happen just in a different venue. It's-
Yeah, but
do you think it's gonna get the same numbers?
that
Depending on where it
venue
go.
really fucking helped.
Depending on where it go. If
that's,
it ain't
that
far,
spot was tight too. I love the
That's why I think
aesthetic.
that
The
me
the-
too. That was
the stage was perfect. They were standing in front of a fucking old school TV.
It's kind of sad that they're not.
and the
doing
whole
it
thing
anymore,
was
yeah.
old school. I fucking love it.
Don't you hate going to something?
you're such a fucking hipster.
Don't you hate going to
Fuck you.
something? for
Like
the
you
first
wasn't
time?
born in the '90s. I love all this old shit.
You were born in the '90s.
No, I said like
Oh.
you wasn't born in the '90s. You love all this '80s, '70s shit.
I just
Because that's what
I
we
just
had.
appreciate
That's
it.
what our
Fucking
family
hipsters.
had.
Fucking I grew up with that shit.
So
I'm trying
did
to
we.
appropriate my shit.
So did we. Listen, you gotta understand, bro. In the '90s and early 2000s, my parents were kind of poor, so we still had the TV where you gotta twist the knobs and all that shit. You could feel the static on the TV. It would
Same
raise
here.
my hair when I had hair. It would raise it.
Yeah, I used to put my head up against that.
Yeah,
too.
dude. Like, fuck with that Channel 3. I'm hip to all that. But, like, I got out of it at, like, 6 or 7.
Oh yes.
You know, like, maybe 8
yeah, fuck
even.
you.
But, like,
No.
what, a 6 or 7? I dealt with it for
Bro, I dealt
half
with
a
that
decade.
shit. I dealt with that, bro. We had heavy ass TVs.
That TV was heavy. And
Oh,
my dad, we
bubble
never even threw
TVs.
it out. He stacked the
Bubble
new TV on
TVs.
top of the old TV.
I had a 20-inch. It was a flat front, not a flat screen. The front was flat. It didn't have that like you know how
Bubble.
that little roundness
The
how all
bubble,
TVs used to
yeah.
have. It was a flat front. Still had the fat back. Still weighed 70 fucking pounds. But that, yeah. Man, that was when I was like,
Those TVs were
that was my
fucking
high
heavy.
school TV.
Imagine, though.
That was my TV in high school.
That's cool, though.
No, it's not.
Like, bro, I don't know, because, like, I played Halo 3 on an Xbox 360.
Used to have to screw the shit in the back.
Yes, like, but we
Then
played split
select
screen
3 or 4.
on a TV that was, like, no bigger than your
Yeah.
your
Oh my God.
15.6-inch laptop
But you be
screen.
dialed
And
in
we're
too.
playing split screen,
Yeah.
bro. I
4?
got half. No,
Oh, just 2. All right.
I've done 4, but I don't know on that TV that
Yeah,
screen. But I
I
remember me and this dude used to play because he had the 360, and we would go into his room, and his TV was that fucking small. And dude, it was like I somehow had the whole TV, even though I only had half. Like you're so
Yeah.
into the fucking game that
Like you don't even like mind. Like you don't even pay attention about screen peeking.
you
know?
don't. No, unless
You're
you're
so
a piece
like-
of shit little kid.
Yeah, yeah.
We
Unless
had
you're
them.
like
They were
that
out
fucking
there.
asshole.
Like fuck
Who
having
screen
fun.
peeks.
I
Fuck
just want to
you.
win.
That
all the
shit,
time.
screen peek, I only allow, I ain't gonna say allow, I only like,
I bet you screen peek for sure.
I would only do it when motherfuckers was on some sniping shit. You just trying to hide all day and never, I don't like,
I'm okay with that.
I don't play first person shooters because of motherfuckers who camp and shit. Like, in Halo, people used to just run and gun.
Yes.
Yeah,
That shit
running
was
gun,
fun. Let's just get
Yeah.
out here and
Halo
fucking
2.
battle.
Halo 2.
Yes. Them fucking plasma grenades, bruh. Like,
Dude.
bruh.
Did you ever play Halo 3
I hated that
or no?
sword, though.
Did you get on 3 or no?
I played 3 a little bit.
3 had everything 2 had and then added some shit.
Yeah.
But like 2 was like what I remember being the first game I played, that like multiplayer game I played that was
Yeah.
like, holy shit, this is like, I could play this with my friends. You know, it's like, what the fuck?
That
This
shit
is
was
awesome.
Shit.
Then Halo 3, they added all the cars and shit and all that. Well, I mean, yeah, and
that
like,
was a little much.
but no, I don't know, dude. Imagine hopping in a whip with your friend, and then the guys in the back fucking Gatling gunning. You're driving, you flip it over. It's honestly, those. I wish I remembered all of that, like as a kid.
That's what made the vehicles trash. Like, they was too easy to roll. Like, it was just
So,
annoying.
yeah.
Like, bruh.
It's like you got to get out and hold a button to flip
Yeah, to
it.
flip it and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That-
Damn, we've been at 48 minutes already?
I know, and we haven't even covered a lot of the shit on the topic list. But I gotta dial it back because there's something I wanted to say really fast. Do you imagine, like, we've experienced
Hey,
a lot.
Bonzo, you want to do me a favor?
Uh-oh.
You want to take an intermission?
We can, but...
Cut
What do you
intermission.
want, a beer?
Yeah.
Intermission.
No, not an intermission.
Hold on, let's.
Well, don't clip this part.
What if we
you
do
mean?
like a quick ad read? A quick ad read.
Of what?
I don't know. You can pause it real quick. Let him grab a beer, and then I'll set it up on me, and I'll read it like an ad.
Nah, we ain't gonna pause it. Just keep it running.
Let it roll.
Yeah.
All right. Just
Talk some
good.
nonsense while he...
be good.
Grab a
boy, yeah.
beer
Well,
real
this
quick.
is good nonsense. What I was gonna ask you then.
What do you want?
Just a Dortmunder, please.
There's only one other beer left, and you can have it.
You don't want a beer?
I'm gonna drive this back. So have the other one. I brought it for you. All right. Anyways, you gotta close the curtain. See, now you fucked up, dude. Now
Nah, I'm good.
you're gonna have to cut it. Oh my
I'll put something right there.
god. Oh, like a
Yeah.
little thing there. You can't see behind the scenes what's going on back there. You don't know what kind of drugs he's making. I'm gonna
Making
turn
no
off his
damn
mic while
drugs.
he's gone, just so I don't pick
Why?
up background noise. I don't know.
No.
You're like, no, keep it on.
Yeah.
Would it sound weird if I had 2 mics?
Yes.
Okay. He's back already. That's funny. But anyways, Jesus Christ. Going back to what we were talking about, we've experienced a lot of cool stuff, like for the first time as like a, population together. You know what I mean? Like the first time the world has experienced something. Imagine living in the 50s, and the TV comes
Oh,
out.
you mean like inventions and,
And
shit?
you get an invention, yeah. Imagine you get the TV for the first fucking time. That's
can't
gotta
believe
be the
people
most
used to-
surreal thing ever.
People used to sit around and listen to the radio.
That's
like as a
insane,
family.
right?
That was the gayest shit
Imagine
ever.
that. You're just sitting there with your ear to the fucking radio, and it's just somebody talking.
Like you see a Christmas Story, right?
Yes.
Like he was like he got that little decoder ring and shit.
Mm-hmm.
He was all hype, and that shit just told him
For
to
the
like
cereal
drink
box or
Ovaltine.
something like
It
that.
was
yeah,
like an ad.
yeah.
Like-
dude. That's so funny. That's so funny. You should have poured his cup, dude.
Nah, I got it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a fucking Ovaltine ad. He went through all that shit, waited.
That's funny, dude. That is funny.
No, I still like low key hate Ralphie
Why?
because I ain't never got a BB gun.
You're funny. I never did either as a
Some
kid.
dumbass.
I had to buy my own as a teenager.
I wasn't allowed to have one. It wasn't even about the money. Some dumbass my grandmother went to high school with shot his eye out, so I couldn't have one.
Just like the movie.
Like what the fuck?
Unreal. Make sure your mic's on. I clicked it off, but I thought I turned it back on. I just want to make sure it's on. Cool. But yeah, anyways, imagine that though. Imagine that. Being around like in the 50s and you're like a 24-year-old dude, you know, you're working, you're listening to the radio, listening to the Indians games, the Cleveland Spiders, whatever the fuck they were called in the 50s. And one
think they're
day
Indians.
they're like, "Hey, we're coming out with some shit." And you're going to be able to watch that fucking game from your house. You're probably going to be like, "No, I can't." Like, how the fuck am I gonna be able to do that?
Like,
No, that's not.
I've been listening to this shit through my radio.
So imagine, like in your mind, you're just gonna see a radio probably with like a screen on it. That's what you're
Yeah.
like imagining or
I
something.
mean, that's kind of what old TVs look like.
Yeah, they
They-
were like round
like,
like that.
They
They
kind of
Big
they was on the wood.
They're
Like,
like
Yeah.
big ass radios with
They
like
had
a little
legs.
tiny screen
yeah,
on
they
it.
look like that's how the radios look. And
That
they
is true. That's
put a screen
funny.
on them
Yeah,
bitches.
shit. But yeah, imagine you go to the store and like you work, you save up, you know, for like a couple like I don't know how many summers it would take. No, like you know, probably a couple months.
Yeah, back
maybe,
then, like
yeah. It's like probably $150 or
fucking
something.
boomers ruined everything, bro.
I know.
Them dudes didn't have to go to college, graduated high school, was making enough to like buy a house, have a nice car, buy whatever electronics or whatever was coming out. Like that shit is bullshit. Now we struggling. Like just,
It's crazy, dude. It really is crazy. But yeah, like imagine that. You go there, you pick up the fucking TV, you bring it home. Say you got a family, you know, your kids running. What the fuck is this? You're like,
turn that little knob,
check
hit that
this
snap.
shit out. Turns on, and all of a sudden it's just like fucking Johnny Carson or whatever the fuck. And he's like,
In black and white.
Some dude tap dancing. You're all just like,
In black and white though. You got to get used to
Oh, but
the
you
look
don't-
of black and white.
you don't even care.
I'm saying, but
Oh,
everything
that's
you've
true, is
seen
in
up
color.
until now has been colored.
That's true. So like it's in black and white. That's got to be like a little bit
it's,
of
like
a.
it's a step forward. It's like a step. It's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Like kind
It
of
is,
like
yeah,
like,
it is. But you know what's funny is like you probably like graphics for us, PS1 graphics are like we don't care that they're pixels or cubes. We're like this is
No.
amazing.
Yeah,
I mean,
they were the
that's
best.
Probably like, I
They were
can
the best
see
graphics
the
of our
game.
time,
I don't
dude.
give a fuck if I can't see the colors. I can see the game. You know, like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
probably what all most guys are thinking at the time or some shit. You know, I don't know. Like when the TV first came out, they probably didn't have TV
Well, shit,
programs.
back then they went too fine of colors anyway.
That was good. That's funny. See that's good. That's a quick one, dude.
Comedy.
That's it.
What's happening?
Yeah, man.
That was funny. Damn it. You're so quick with it.
Transitioning. Transitioning to a comedian.
You are.
Trying.
Smoothly, I might say.
Trying to figure it out. I posted on. Oh yeah, I posted on Reddit on the stand-up subreddit,
Oh yeah.
just asking like
Oh, you did, yeah.
how long did it take y'all to get to 20 minutes? Like a solid 20. I heard answers like from months to like 4 years. But I guess I'm good. But I guess they like everybody defines solid differently. It was just I was just curious. They like it like they was coming at me like I'm trying to rush to get to 20 minutes. I'm just literally asking like on some curious shit. Like I'm not like rushing to get to 20 minutes. I just want to know how long it took motherfuckers to get to 20
Yeah,
minutes. Like
yeah. But they all took it that way. Like
not. I mean they wasn't like
some people are like you gotta slow down, dude. It comes with time, bro.
yeah. So it was a couple
Like,
like that.
fucking
Most was like
relax.
chill about it, but they was like. Cause I guess I mentioned like I
I
got
hate
invited
that.
to some showcases. And a couple people took it like I was asked to do 20 minutes at the showcase. I'm like, nah, the showcase was 5 minutes. I'm just asking about 20 minutes. I guess I shouldn't have included the information about the showcases. They like, yeah.
God.
I literally heard like 4 months to 4.5 years.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a big range.
I mean, I don't think it'll take me 4.5 years to get to 20 minutes.
No, I think that's for those guys that are like taking a long time. Like we met a guy last night that like was doing it for a long time. He says he goes out of state and then he comes local
Oh
and
yeah.
stuff like that. I mean, I feel like
I mean,
that might.
on Joe List was on Howie Mandel's podcast. He said he got 4 1-hour specials and 2 half-hour specials. That's 5 hours in like 20 years.
That does kind of average out to like.
Yeah, that's not like very quick. You know what I'm saying? Getting to that.
No, it's not. Well, because
Yeah.
that's a solid, like you said, solid. That's like
Yeah, I mean that's
every
what I count.
joke is funny.
I don't want to
There's
count
no
material that's.
non-funny moments. That's
I mean, you can have not funny moments. Like every line don't have to be funny.
no, but I mean,
you
like,
shouldn't have jokes that
that aren't-
may or may not work in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
you need all hits.
Yeah.
It's basically a special is your
greatest hits
Yeah.
for like a certain time
that
frame.
time frame. Yeah, which is cool. It's
Yeah.
kind of cool to look
But
at it that way.
It's not a greatest hits though, because you gotta like make it flow.
That's it.
What
That's
about a
true.
bomb hit?
It's like your greatest
What?
hits of like albums, and you're like,
Like-
getting like those like little areas from each album, kind of like the jokes.
Yeah, but you still gotta make them flow
flow
together.
with
Like
each
that's
other,
the
true. What?
Like a bomb hit.
What is that?
Like where you bomb a joke, and then you bomb another one. But on the third one, you basically have a joke to make up for the other two. That
No, that's
Not
not,
for a special.
Yeah, not for a special.
Like a TV special, like you're watching.
You don't
on
want no
Netflix or
jokes
something?
that bomb in your special.
If you're watching a special, your favorite guy, you don't want to watch him like throw up a dud. Like it's probably all shit you're gonna laugh.
yeah,
at.
but if it has something at the end to make up for the two other bombs, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, is this all in the same joke you're saying?
Yes, basically.
Okay,
So he's like kind of setting it
like
up.
a
Basically.
purposely poor setup
bomb,
to really kill it at
hit.
the end. Okay, that's different.
bomb hit.
That's different.
That'd be cool.
That's different.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
I
That's,
feel like
that's
it's kind
different.
of like I could do something like that. No, it's
Nah, well,
You don't stop bullshitting.
I can't
and
even. I
shit.
can't even think of a joke.
You got
like-
all these fucking premises, bro. Your kids hears your shoes from you. Like
I know.
You could just.
What the fuck? It's like he doesn't want me to leave because he's afraid I'm not gonna come back the next time or something.
Gotta make
Like
sure
my
he ain't
karate
colorblind. He
instru-
might see you as black.
Not your karate instructor, but the kid's karate instructor reminds me of the karate instructor from Napoleon Dynamite. But to your sensei.
Small
Rex.
confession.
Rex.
I've never seen that movie.
What?
Wow, really?
I saw like the first 5 minutes and cut it off. I think.
I mean, it's a very slow burn, but it's like really funny. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's just
I
really
felt
small,
so
funny moments.
stupid watching. Maybe I wasn't in the right. It wasn't just wasn't the right time for me to watch it.
It's a goofy movie.
I just remember
I
one
feel like
part.
I feel like it was ahead of its time for sure.
He was like,
you know,
"Kev."
it wasn't really as popular coming out.
It's a
Kev,
cult.
I got my
It's
new
cult
rollerblades, or it was something. He was like, just like trying to get his brother's attention, and it was just for the most dumbest reason. And I was like, all right, like this shit is retarded. And his voice,
He's always like, hey Kip. He's like always so like fucking
his
Napoleon.
voice,
He's like,
he kind of looked like he drew niggas.
I could see it.
Like if
I
he
could see
grew
it a
his
little
hair
bit.
out more, like
And was half black.
oh yeah, if Napoleon was
Napoleon
having it.
was, yeah.
Man, Drew niggas do not look
Black
even.
at all.
He might be. He looked like he might be 10% black.
Who?
Drew Nickens, he on Kill Tony. He be on Kill Tony.
Oh,
He's like a reoccurring kind of joke.
It's recurring.
Reoccurring?
It's recurring.
It's not reoccurring.
Reoccurring is like an event that
like that
like
keeps
an
happening.
annual event is reoccurring.
Okay, but
A recurring guest is somebody that comes back.
recurring?
Yeah, it's recurring, not
Is that even a
rea.
word?
Yes.
I don't know.
Keep talking. I'm gonna look it up.
I'm willing to debate this one. But you've never seen him on
So-
Kill Tony before. He's like,
No.
he's very wild and he has head trauma. So he comes out, he's like, all right, guys, have you ever went
What that
into
say
a
at the
bar?"
top? Say it. Read it.
Recurring. and it's even got the weird spelling, and it spells exactly how you said, occurring again periodically or repeatedly. But what's reoccurring? Just type in reoccurring. So I'm curious. If it says something about event, I'm going to be really impressed with your knowledge of the dictionary.
No, I say the same thing.
Reoccur, but like I actually don't think you kind of were right on me on the first part. Reoccurring is just not a word.
It say reoccur right here from dictionary.
It does, but like that's reoccur.
Oh, so maybe
And then, like, it
recurring
says, like,
is the.
Did you mean? It says at the
So
top.
maybe recurring is the whatever of reoccur.
Yeah.
The continuous version, whatever
Of
that's
reoccur.
called. Yeah.
Recurring.
Reoccur.
What if recur?
Recur.
Reoccur.
Reoccur and recur are verbs that share a common root word. While they are very close in meaning, they are not the same. Something that is recurring happens over and over again, possibly at regular intervals. In contrast, something that is reoccurring is simply happening again, but not always repeatedly.
That sounds more like what Nickens is. Because he's like, he happens sometimes, and then other episodes he's absent.
But it says something happens over and over again, possibly at regular intervals. Possibly. Not necessarily at regular intervals. It's the same fucking thing, for real.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Whatever. The matter of fact is the dude has like head trauma, and he comes on, and he's like, really
I want to know what the
wild.
fuck them dudes did to him, man.
What, the army or whatever?
Yeah, because they wouldn't, like...
Running tests or whatever.
No, he got attacked by some of his people he was enlisted with. That's what he made it sound like.
I don't remember the exact
He was
story. I
probably
thought
gonna
they
say-
He
tested
never
on him.
told the story.
Didn't he say he got tested on?
He had to run tests to assess the damage, but he got like fucked up. Like that's why he don't talk about it.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like they.
I
jumped
like
him
when
or
he
something.
brings him out. It's funny. Like whenever like there's a bunch of bad guests or bad bucket pools in a row, bombs. He like brings him out as like some joke because he's not hilarious. I mean,
He's been coming out lately.
he's kind of funny. Like the idea of him, but like his jokes aren't like
He could be fun. He needs to stay off some energy drinks. He be too wired.
Yes, very.
He can't
wired,
deliver
very
his jokes
wired,
right because
yeah.
he almost like it's like when Marty gets to talking too fast.
Yeah.
It's like that, but just
Yeah.
always like just
Yeah.
turned on to the max.
I feel like I could have an issue like that. I feel like I talk a little too fast sometimes.
But yeah, my halls was dope.
Yeah,
I
it
did my
was.
first black room this week.
Yeah, how was that on the east side?
Yeah, John
Yeah.
told me to come through the grog shop.
Why didn't you invite us out there?
He told me
I
about
told
it,
him
but
about
I
it,
didn't.
yeah.
I wasn't able to go.
Why?
I was busy.
I would have gone.
Oh, look at that! He would have came.
It was cool. I needed
I didn't know.
I needed the experience of just being in a room full of. I knew one person in that room, and he was all the way in the back. So even if he laughed, you wouldn't
You
hear
were
it.
talking about Shannon?
Huh?
Shannon Sharp?
No, John.
Oh,
I'm talking
that-
about somebody I
oh,
knew.
you knew. Not that
Yeah.
you've seen before.
Yeah, no, somebody I knew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like I just wanted to be in the full discomfort.
And the crowd was literally.
Oh, it was one white comic, another white dude, and an Indian dude was the only non-black people in there. It was probably about 30 black people. Oh, and the bartender. But it was probably like 30 black people in there.
Okay.
Some
And
comics,
what-
some non-comics.
And did you do like more black themed jokes?
No,
No, you just did your normal shit.
I did the same shit I did at Brothers. I went from the boyfriend dick to the bathroom joke
To what? The
to
gun in them?
yep.
Yeah. And how did that do?
I mean, they all got laughs. The boyfriend dick joke, it was so funny because like these ain't like young black people. They like
Older.
they probably like
40s, 50s?
some of they like early 30s, but yes, up to like late 40s, 50s.
I feel like early 30s now is like kind of my generation, and they're a little more,
Yeah.
more chill about it, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean people wasn't like going crazy with it. You could tell they not used to hearing that shit.
Okay.
Like
Aw,
that
shit,
shit was
that's
so
gay.
When you
Yeah.
said like my boyfriend, they like
It was like you heard laughs and groans at the same time. Like that shit was funny.
Like
And then after the joke, was like, I got you on that one. So that might have threw him back off, like, oh, maybe he ain't gay, maybe that was just for the joke. And then I follow up with the next one. Like they like, oh, this motherfucker gave for real.
Oh shit! Wow.
Yeah, it was a
How did
good
the
set
third
though.
joke do with the callback? You said that one killed, right?
I mean, not even to call it the third. The third was the setup for the callback. So that's like the
Oh.
first version of it.
Okay.
And they love the Waymo joke though. You know, like
Yeah.
black people love fucking like
Racial-
imitating somebody else's accent. Like
Yeah,
they,
that's not them. Yeah, that's funny.
oh shit!
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
they love the
funny.
Waymo joke.
The Waymo joke is really funny in my opinion. It's
Yeah.
actually like kind of pretty quick and clever, but you came up with it so quickly.
Yeah, I don't know what happened that day. I was like, man, Waymo.
And you
Oh,
remembered
shit.
about the
I just
fat
wrote that
bitch.
shit
Yeah,
down.
so good, dude.
Like hell yeah.
So good.
And I went from that. I think it go into the. I think I tried the newer joke about the Ozempic shit, and it got little chuckles here and there, but it wasn't like I'm like, yeah, I'm still working on that. And then I went to the stop wearing Jordans joke. Then I did. I think that was it. Then I went to the closer with the callback, and that
That killed. Right?
Yeah.
Nice. So how
still got some groans. Like they groaned at first, but then they realized it was a callback.
And then they laughed after. That's good. That's funny. I feel like some of your jokes are a little witty. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I
like,
mean, that's
it
what I
might
try to
over
go for.
some people's
Yeah.
heads. You know, but once you get it, it's like, oh shit, okay, that's funny. You know, like,
Yeah, I want my shit to be witty. Like,
someone last night had a really witty joke that reminded me of something you would have told, and like it took the crowd a minute to like get it. You know what I mean? I like those,
especially when you
a thinker.
buzz.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. So, what do you think? Like, do you prefer performing for one crowd or the other?
Nah, they both good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just different. You gotta get. Black people prefer, like, they want you more in the moment. Like, don't just get up there and recite your jokes straight through. Like, you want to kind of interact with them a little bit between jokes. You ain't got to, like, doing crowd work and shit, but just kind of comment on shit. Like, I don't know, it's different. Like, I mean, that shit work for both crowds, but I
Yeah.
feel like black people, like, kind of
Appreciate it
expect
more,
that.
or
they want,
oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see that makes sense because when you hear guys like Big J talk about being able to, flourish in like, that crowd and stuff, that's what he does. He's like,
Yeah.
interacting
Yeah.
with the crowd.
That's
and
probably why
making
he's so good
jokes.
at crowd work.
Dude, his crowd work at the show we went to was so fucking funny. I like that dude, that salesman,
Yeah.
or whatever. I don't even remember his job, but he was like giving good ideas, and he was like, "Don't steal these fucking ideas" or whatever. Like that shit was hilarious.
Something I started a restaurant or some shit. I forgot. Like
Restaurant or like business idea, like
Jay's idea was about a restaurant, I think. Yeah.
a restaurant that like
It was like a specialty that was like mixed something with something, some weird shit. He gave it a name. Yeah.
and it was good. It
Yeah, it
was
was
so
good,
on the
yeah.
spot and like holy shit, dude. Fuck, Big J's funny, dude. Wouldn't mind seeing him again. I like him.
Yeah.
Funny dude. Got anything else on that list?
Are you going to Austin, dude?
I've been asking this question often myself.
You got like a month to decide. like
But like that ticket though, that plane ticket, you gotta get soon before the price like jacks because it's like the day before or whatever.
I mean, he don't necessarily have to come. Oh, if you're going to kill Tony, you
Yeah,
gotta,
well, I got that ticket for you for Kill Tony, so. And you need your hotel for possible bear drought, scouting or whatever you
I
want
was
to call
thinking
it.
about that.
Bear scouting.
I love that, dude. When we went to Vegas and like me and Amber walk outside, and like I don't even remember what we were doing. I think we were just smoking with you. I was like, "So, what'd you get into last night?" You're like, "No, I was like, chat with this bear I met on Tinder or Grinder." I was like, "Wait, you're on Grinder while you're out here?" You're like, "Yeah, why not?" And I'm like, "Damn, dude, this dude's looking to fucking bust a nut like at any opportune moment here." It's kind of like I appreciate it. I'm a horn dog myself, so
Why wouldn't you?
I don't blame you, but like
And everything's bigger.
I would
in
be
Texas.
scared more because like I just don't know the people of the area. Like, I don't know, you have a certain feel of how Clevelanders are, or Parma people are, or Lakewood people are. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, I'm going somewhere around here to meet somebody, I guess. I kind of have a feel of what I'm getting into. But, like, if you go into Texas, you don't know what you're doing, dude. It's like,
No, yeah, I understand that
you know what I
completely.
mean? Like, a little anxiety in there.
That's how I felt about Chicago, but not too much anxiety because Chicago's not gonna say it's like Cleveland, but it has like kind of
Bad
similarities.
areas, and
No,
then
like
also, like,
similarities. Oh yeah.
suburby type.
It's the Midwest.
Oh yeah, we went to the South too, South Side. That shit sucked.
Yeah, I'm not
Like
going over
on the
there.
way in, dude, we got robbed. Like how the fuck does that shit?
Did you
happen?
really?
Yeah, because
I was gonna make the joke that you get robbed, but you actually did.
yeah at the South Side.
How?
Why did you go to
'Cause-
the South Side?
We were catching a White Sox game.
And you
'Cause-
got robbed by the White Sox arena?
No, we were on the way to the arena, and
In what? An Uber?
No, no,
Public transportation.
no, no. We rented a car.
Oh,
we
okay,
rented
okay,
a
okay.
van.
Oh,
for-
nice.
Yeah, because it was like the
So how
six
did
of
y'all
us.
get robbed?
Sorry.
We were on our way to the stadium, and we were on this road that was like kind of backed up, you know, like rush hour type shit. And all we had to do was just reach all the way to the end, and there was like two ways, left or right. We had to turn right. So, like, basically on our way to the street, these guys in vests were like taking like people's money for parking, you know. So they come up to our window and they're like, "Yeah, like what was it? Probably like 35 or 40 for parking." So we gave them the money and shit. So
That's not getting robbed.
No, that's more like a scam.
oh yeah, it was
Yeah, y'all got scammed.
I thought
Same
I was
thing.
thinking like people hopped out
Yeah,
the car in
gunpoint.
traffic and was
I'm
like,
picturing gunpoint.
"Give us your
When you
shit."
say robbed,
No.
I'm picturing a weapon.
Same.
No.
There's
No.
shiesty masks involved in
No.
this altercation, in my opinion.
we
I don't
still
know,
got
like-
robbed, you know.
No, y'all got scammed. Y'all willingly handed them the money. Like
It's like my car being jacked and you know like
Not
robbed
really. Not
of
really.
My,
That's
robbed
like,
of my belongings, you know.
you know, you got
No, this would be the
scammed. You
equivalent
got
of somebody, like,
scammed.
yeah, we
gave-
got scammed still.
this would be like if somebody gave you a bad check for your car and they drove off in it and you couldn't cash the check.
That's not.
Like that's a
yeah,
scam. That's not a
scam.
robbery.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, scam.
They may have stolen something from you, I suppose, but
It's in that category though.
yeah, it's in theft.
It's
God.
theft, but it's not
It's
robbery.
theft, but
Getting
yeah,
into
it's-
fucking technicals like it fucking matters.
Yeah, but the way you frame
when
the
you hear
story,
robbery,
I was
you
really
picture,
thinking-
nigga, give
I
me
was
your
like,
shit.
That's what I was saying.
that's
Like,
what
they were walking down the street to the game and a dude mugs you. That's
yeah,
what I
that's-
was thinking.
That's what you picture when you hear robbery.
I was like, how did I never hear this story?
I
And
still-
now I know why.
I still would have loved with robbery either way.
No
Gunpoint
way.
robbery, fucking knife robbery, fucking.
You saying that's
that
still a
didn't
weapon.
happen. He
That's
said,
the-
"Hey, it's 40 for parking." You
And
said,
you're like,
"Okay."
here, like, yeah, that's not
That's
robbery.
not. You willingly gave him the money, like in a.
I'm an
in a
African prince.
trade.
Give me the money, and
Yeah.
I'll send you more. Like,
Basically,
Yeah.
we honestly believe, like, you know, like, all right, we got
parking.
you know. So we finally get to the, like, to the end of the street. We turn right.
You told me the story. Now I remember it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we go into the stadium, but like at the entrance of the stadium, they got like
More people. Yeah.
security, you know, like taking people's money for parking. So we pull up and
Thank you. I don't know ticket or nothing.
she's like, yeah, like we didn't even notice because we were just like in Chicago, we're having a good time, you know. We were just totally oblivious.
You gave him the fucking money. All right, thanks. We're good. I guess we're good.
Yeah, I guess we're good. Fuck, you know.
I guess they know our car.
That's a smart ass
Yeah.
hustle.
They know our car.
They ain't running
Yeah.
around getting motherfuckers.
So-
And they're just walking to the next car
Yeah.
behind them. Probably like there's no big deal. You're probably like, oh, this is normal. This is how they do it here in Chicago.
Dude, that shit. Yeah. So
you get up to the
we
thing.
pull
They
up to
like,
this lady wearing this, you know, whatever outfit, and she's like, "All right, $35 for parking." And Evan was driving because
He was like, what are you talking about?
he's like, "What are you
I
talking
thought
about?"
that,
We paid the other dude, and she's like, "What other dude?" And that's
and that's when everybody started looking at each
Yeah.
other like,
like, ah,
Like,
fuck.
fuck.
dude."
fuck. We got fucked. So he's like, "Yeah, there was this guy on the street taking money and shit," and she's like, "Yeah, they're running scams and shit."
So
And we
give
were
us
just like,
$35, motherfucker.
yeah, so we were
That's
just
sorry.
like, fuck,
You
dude.
paid $75 for parking today.
Yeah, we all had to chip in for that shit again, you know, so.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they got us good, dude.
Yeah, that sucks, dude.
If we would have known, like, we should have known better. But at the same time, we were just, again, oblivious.
That's probably high as fuck too.
Some of us were.
Are you worried about the homeless people in Austin?
No.
I heard they're aggressive.
For
It's
what?
fine.
What?
Vegas, they were weird. Remember, me and Amber were walking like I think to the dispensary, and this dude just started jogging alongside of us, and I made a comment, and you said like, I don't know, you literally did the same shit you always do. Like you're just like, if you don't acknowledge them, like they ain't gonna do nothing. Like you're just like, you just gotta pretend like they ain't there. And I'm like, oh, all right, and then that's
That
what we
sounds so fucked up.
all the way to McDonald's. We did just ignored this dude jogging next to us, like he was just on some shit, you know, like high off some shit. He's just jogging alongside of us, but he was right. You don't acknowledge them, they don't really pursue. They kind of like, you know, think that they're probably crazy and we don't even exist or something.
Yeah, don't
Dude,
make
that's the
eye
worst type of
contact.
homeless.
Yeah, that's it. The eye contact.
Don't make eye contact
That
and
makes me
don't
like
speak.
our homeless in Cleveland better. Like,
Our
We
homeless
got
are
some
way
bad
better.
ones.
oh, way better.
I've never met a bad one.
Remember the karate dude downtown?
I do remember him, but I never had any run-ins.
I
with
never
him.
had any like bad experiences with him, but he used to scare the shit out of me. Like, bro, why is you just doing like karate?
You ever seen that dude walking around like the leopard, like the tight ass, like woman, small, like leopard,
No.
fuzzy jacket?
No.
He's got like caveman hair. And he's wearing like women's leggings and like a women's like leopard print, like fuzzy ass jacket, but it's a small, so his belly's out. He's always just walking around in that
Sounds
shit.
familiar.
I've seen him in that shit since I worked at Assurant, and then I went to a game the other day, and he was down there, and I was like, oh my god, that's the fucking leopard guy, and it was like way dirtier than before, but same outfit.
Yeah, I feel like we got the most persistent homeless. Like you see the same
they
ones.
will
like,
stay homeless. They don't want.
But I don't.
They
be,
don't want a home.
It don't be like new ones either though. It
It's-
be the same ones.
Well,
it don't be like no
the-
new
the-
ones.
I feel like the newest ones are the ones that stay posted outside the casino. You know,
Oh,
just begging
okay.
for money. Like,
Or the ones you see at like the exit ramps of fucking
Yeah.
free. I hate
Yes,
them
those
motherfuckers.
are the
hate
worst
them.
ones because like you can't.
they're
even,
always
like,
the same people too.
I just don't make eye
And some of
contact.
them
I be
go in
into the music.
rotation.
I
No,
be-
no, you can't be into the music. Because I'll be into the music and I'll be like vibing, then I'll pull up and I'll see him and I'll be like, fuck, dude, I can't like vibe and have a good time in my car while he's like starving out there.
Fuck
Like,
that.
He's
I'm
gonna peer
vibing.
over in the car and I'm gonna be like, you know, fucking having a good time, and he's just gonna be like,
Vibe to some emo music. Like,
I'm
bro, I'm having a
depressed.
bad day.
I'm
Put some Linkin
depressed.
Park. Put some Linkin
Let me
Park.
ask you a question. Is it ignorant to give a homeless man a half-eaten sandwich?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
No. Whoa. Okay.
Now, if you
I
tear
like
off-
this.
I mean, if you can ask him if he like tear off the, I wouldn't like give it to him with the fucking bite marks in it. That's kind of
So you'd rip it up and give him a ripped up
I
sandwich.
mean, if he asked for it like that, so be it.
No, he ain't asking you. Like, you're just pulling up in your car. You just finished your
That's a
sandwich.
dick
You're not
move.
going to toss
Hey,
it.
homeless man, you want this half
You want my
eaten
scrap?
No,
sandwich?
no.
But-
What
but
if they
we-
came up to you and like, you're gonna finish the rest of
If
that
they
sandwich?
ask, that's one thing.
But no,
Yeah.
no, say he doesn't have. Say he's on the side of the freeway. You're eating your McDouble, and you had half. and
You're a
like,
pretentious
I'm
asshole.
done. I'm done
I
with
would
this.
just ask him, like,
I would
sir,
not ask him
would
shit.
you like the
Are
rest
you
of the sandwich?
pretentious, or are you more like
Hey,
you're better than
Hey,
wasteful?
you broke motherfucker. You want
No,
my,
see,
you want my
that's-
scraps
Nobody's
back?
gonna
That's
ask a
the way-
homeless guy
that-
like that.
that's
No,
the
not
way-
say that's how it comes off. You want
But
my
they're
scraps,
homeless.
bitch.
They're homeless.
Like-
Do they even care?
It's I would take like the rest
You
of
have
your.
no
I can see
humility.
like that's not necessarily true.
You're standing on the side of the road with a sign that says like "Give me money." You literally
that
have
don't mean they
no
want to eat after
humility.
somebody.
I've
sure,
seen homeless people dig out of trash cans.
I'm saying, but that's some. I'm pretty sure every homeless person is
Yeah,
not
but
gonna do
you
that.
all right, yeah, but you do get some of those homeless.
So
Like,
all I'm saying is it's better to toss the half-good eaten. You got half of a sandwich that's fresh. He could eat that, have nutrition for the day.
I'll say like this: if you like literally like it's a garbage can right here, a homeless person right here, like, hey, I'm about to toss this half-eaten sandwich. Do you want it? If not, I'm tossing it. All right, cool, I'm tossing it. But that's the only way I see it is acceptable.
Okay,
I'm not
that
about to
is
be
a
like
nice situation. But
garbage
this-
can down there, homeless man down
But like,
there.
say like
hey,
you're,
bro.
no, say like your house is right here, and you're getting off the freeway. You're like, I'm tossing this as soon as I get in the door. But there's a homeless guy, and he hasn't eaten today, probably.
Where is he at? Why is he on the street?
all right, but
Because I live
but-
right by the exit.
what about this? Here's the catch. You walk over to that trash can and throw away the rest of that sandwich. But here's a twist. You don't do that. You just walk it back to your car. And then what if he like catches up to you like, whoa, Or you're gonna toss it inside the trash can? Like, what the fuck?
Who decides
Why would you fake walk to the
halfway
trash can?
Because
can
either
and
way-
say, hey, you know what? I'd like to keep my trash,
know what? Yeah,
actually.
yeah,
You know,
keep
I'm
it.
gonna have use
No,
for this.
no, yeah, but still, like, you can secretly just save it for later. You
No,
know,
the
throw it in
fuck-
the fridge.
Well, why would you walk to the trash can in the first
Yeah,
place?
you wouldn't. You would.
No,
you
you
would
wouldn't.
break that decision down
No,
before
no.
you made the trip.
No, I would explain to him like, you either take it or I'll throw it in the trash can.
That's not
And
the
if he
point.
says he doesn't want it, fuck it. You don't have to throw it in the trash can. It's your fucking trash.
All I'm
Oh, you
saying-
mean after? All right, after us. Well, why would? So you just doing it to be a dick?
Yeah. Well, no, not
Are you
to be a
the one-
dick.
All right, I'm gonna throw
To
it
not
away.
be a dick.
Actually, I'm not gonna throw it away.
That's
Take
your-
it home and not eat it.
No.
Like, what the
At
I
that
mean,
no.
with my
At that
dog,
moment,
actually.
you gave yourself an ultimatum. All right, do I want to throw it? Do you want to throw it away, or do you want to fucking take it home with you? Fuck
All right,
it.
new scenario.
Take
you
it
got
home
a
with
fucking
you.
10-piece nugget and some fries, and you got 4 nuggets left and like a handful of fries in the bag. And
That's different, yeah.
You'd hand the guy that.
Yeah.
It's the same as a half-eaten sandwich.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You didn't bite off the 4 nuggets.
That's true. That's true.
That's
Or the
big,
fries.
but I don't think homeless
Nuggets
people
is a
give
finger
fuck
food,
about
dude.
That shit.
I'm sure some do.
Like all I know is that like I don't know. For some reason, when I'm eating, sometimes
Like, right, I
I
don't give a
finish
fuck.
my food.
If
I see
I'm
a homeless guy,
homeless-
should I give this to him?
I'm already a picky eater. I'm not about to eat after nobody. I won't eat after my parents. Like, I never ate after people.
I'm picky myself. Like my kids, like they say, being a parent's awesome because you can like eat your kids' food. Half the time, my kids have.
That should be sloppy as fuck.
Exactly. I'm
Have,
looking at it like
this.
this doesn't look appetizing.
Yeah.
I
They
don't.
put it in their mouth and take it out.
That
Yeah.
Everett does that
Plate.
shit all the time. Yeah. So
Yeah.
exactly. I don't.
Fuck that.
It's not. It's no. There's no perk there
Yeah,
unless
I'm
you're a
good on
fat
that.
guy who just wants to eat and consume.
Yeah,
You don't give a fuck what you're eating. I don't eat after them. I don't even like. They want a sip of my pop. I'm like, fucking take it.
Just
You
have
know?
it,
Yeah. You know, I don't want your back. I know they're backwashing. Kids. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
come on. You know.
They will go to drink and then like you'll see the shit come halfway up the cup, hit their mouth, then they'll like stop drinking and ask you a question, and then like go back to like the kids. Kids don't give a fuck.
The straws are the worst, bro. You'll see that stream of liquid just stay there. And then they'll drop it and then like slowly suck it back up, drop it. And I'm like, dude, I know you're just fucking with it, but you're releasing so much from your mouth back into the straw. It's like, I don't know. It bothers me. I hate it. I've become like a germaphobe, dude. And I never was as a kid. Like I play in the dirt. I didn't give a fuck. But as I've gotten older, like
Oh, yeah.
I touch raw chicken. I have to wash my hands immediately before continuing the cooking process.
Yeah.
Like and I'm like, okay, I'm not even touching the chicken. Amber's got it out, and like I go to reach for a paper towel, and my pinky grazes it. Gotta wash the hands. Gotta wash.
Why are you so terrified of salmonella, bro?
Because, bro, it could kill you.
Salmonella is a good guy. He's not.
Sal Manila. Better call Sal Manila.
Oh, shit.
Salmonella.
No, okay, that was
That was horrible. But it was funny but bad.
funny. Listen, I appreciate stuff like that. You know? I like the punny stuff. I really do. My thing is like I feel like I make a good connection on something, and then I say it, out loud. I'm like, Jesus. Like it's like just like so.
You just gotta keep looking. You get to that point and just stop. Like, oh, no joke
'Cause
there.
I found something, or because I think I found
No.
something, or I made a connection.
It's like going fishing, bruh. Sometimes you catch like a branch, you just throw that bitch back and keep going. Like, what the fuck you mean?
I know I like fishing. I'm the type of when it's like it's time to go. It's like all right, let me get like one more cast.
Speaking of time to go,
Yeah.
this has been episode 18 of the Riff Stop. I'm Rob. That's Jake. That's Alonzo, aka Bonzo sometimes. And-
Bonzo Bean.
Yeah, Bonzo. That's racist. But,
He named it. I heard it from him.
no, if he was Mexican, it'd be racist. He Puerto Rican, so
I've
it'd be
heard it
racist.
all.
Still don't have beans, right?
But
Some
yeah,
people are so creative, but yeah, I've heard a lot of remixes of my name. It's crazy.
Gorbanjo Bean.
episode 18. We out.
18,
Peace.
almost 20. Peace.
Peace.